Hello. Little wave. This week we are discussing a TV series written by Neil Gaiman, which sadly only did 3 seasons and then the network cancelled it. So it was left on a cliffhanger. Um, the stars have said they would love to make a movie just to finish it off, or even a mini series to finish it off. But Neil Gaiman has now gone on to other things, doing the Sandman project. So we don't think we're going to ever see the conclusion of this series.
And of course, Good Omens.
Good omens as well. But we are going to do our best just to review the first season of American Gods by Neil Gaiman. Um, it's a strange one. It's a tale of the old gods and the new gods. The old gods of of religion and the past, and the new gods of technology and media, were fighting for survival.
Yep.
And it all surrounds Ricky Whittle, the actor playing Shadow Moon's character. So who's just freed out of prison, and then all of a sudden his world is turned upside down by Mr. Wednesday. So I'll go over to Susan. What's your thoughts of season 1 of American Gods, Susan?
Well, I didn't know that Wednesday was, you know, developed etymologically from the name Odin. I thought I knew about Thursday and Friday Freya Day, and
Yeah.
Thursday Thursday. But Wednesday being Odin's Day, I did not know that. I thought how interesting that it's in the middle of the week and not at the beginning. But calendars being what they are, they can
Wednesday could have been the beginning of the week at some point.
for the Norse people, yes. Okay, so this is a story that I've just gotten done with listening to it the on an audiobook format, and they came pretty dang close with
Was can I just, was this just like a reading of the book?
yeah, it
Right.
was.
Yeah.
Um, there was a cast involved, but there was a lot of the expositional reading.
Right. Okay.
Um, yeah, they do that a lot with books. Sometimes, like Lee likes some with a full cast, no narration, just a story told from the perspective of the characters. Anything that the characters are thinking can be revealed, but
Yeah.
the whole describing scenery and stuff is left to the imagination. So I mean that's the way Lee likes it. The way I
Mm.
like it is just to hear the story, and but I do enjoy a full cast audio adventure. I must say they are super amazing, fun things. But I don't mind it being read too, with the exposition that narrating. And so then going through this. I'm going through this television series, and it's kind of pretty closely following the book, except for there's only 3 coming to Americas in the book, and there's a coming to America in every single episode of this. The coming to America is how the older gods got here to begin with. Like there's one in the book that's like someone who crossed the bridge from the land bridge from the Eastern Europe all the way around to Eastern Europe and Asia, all the way around to Americas, all the way going down to the southern part of America. That was a one of the Coming to America. The other one was the Viking one, and then there was one other which I can't remember, but those are the three ones in the book, and then there it was that was a cool addition. Let's see. The other things were I liked the way that they cast for Mr. Wednesday and Shadow, because those guys are just fun. The actors that they chose are amazing.
Both
Um,
British, both British actors.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ricky Whittle as Shadow Moon and Ian McShane as Mr. Wednesday. Ian McShane is great. And
He has been around forever.
yeah, yeah. What was Yeah, so and then there was in this show there was Orlando Jones and Crispin Glover and Musa Hussein Kraish and Julia Sweeney and Peter Stormare. Oh my gosh, that was great. Eric Johnson,
Cloris
um,
Leachman,
Cloris Leachman. Yep,
Gillian Anderson,
yep. So I mean, there was some Emily Browning, of course. As the zombie girlfriend, wife of Shadow Moon. That was pretty fun. Um, yeah, I I liked it. I liked the way that it's
oh, gone.
the oops, yeah, sorry about that. I can fix that. Yeah, the let's see. Yeah, the first one you see Shadow get caught up and sort of recruited um by Mr. Wednesday.
Yeah.
The second one is there's a there's another one of the old gods, I think, who is playing checkers with Shadow, which was fun. And then there
Oh,
was like
Promo, yeah.
yeah. And then there was the bank robbery, which was great fun. And and then there was um the one Get Gone, which was all about uh, how Laura started off, a really in love girl and ended up a really in love zombie. She's so cool. Anyway, and then there's um yeah, and then then they're invited to this party and they go to this party and there's like what, 7 Jesuses, 8 Jesuses. It was so funny. It was like, oh, we got one over there, that one, this one. Anyway, that
Yeah.
was funny. That was really enjoyable. They needed to have Black Jesus, so
Didn't they have one?
I don't know. Anyway, that was cool. And then uh um
I mean, that's the episode where the season was left on a cliffhanger. The with the party
yeah,
with Wednesday claiming he was Odin.
yep.
Um, I mean, I thought it was a great party. I mean, all the Easter bunnies
Yeah, all the Easter bunnies. That was
dropping
great.
dropping chocolate eggs out
Yeah.
the backyards as they moved.
Yep. Their little poopies, pooping jelly
Yeah.
beans and chocolate
But
eggs.
I I like this because, as I say, it's a shame they did the third season and the show was cancelled. Um, Hopefully they'll do something to finish it off. Uh, Hopefully Gaiman will come back and just say, right, let's do a two-part miniseries just to finish it off, or a movie.
Yeah.
Because the actors want to do that,
Yeah.
because it's just left in hiatus. And um, but say the first series grabbed me straight away. About both sides of um, these gods, for the old gods wanted to be remembered
Mm-hmm.
and
Because that's all it
revered,
takes, just to
yeah, just to
keep
be
one around.
remembered, and the new gods of the world of Mr. World, of globalization technology. You've got Tech Boy. He was a nasty piece of work.
No, he's really gross.
Yeah, and then you've got Media, played by Gillian Anderson, where just she had a field day playing, because every time she appeared, she played a different character.
Yeah.
Marilyn Monroe, Lucille Ball, David Bowie,
Yeah.
um, and I think the last one she played was Judy Garland at the party.
Hmm.
Um, Easter Parade, of course. Yeah. Um, I mean, it's a shame that Gillian Anderson left after the first season, because there's another actor playing Media in the second season.
Yeah, that's
Um,
what I heard, but I didn't
yeah.
know.
Well, they just reinvented Media and just said this is new Media.
Oh, all right.
But it was good to see Glover in this as Mr. World, because he's an actor what's Hollywood seems to turn the back on him
Yeah.
a lot,
That's not fair. He's great.
because of his, well, making a stand against of these film companies and stuff. So it's good for him to be in this, playing the creepy Mr. World. But there again, Ian McShane was playing a creepy Mr. Wednesday, because he didn't really give much away until the last episode of this season.
Right? That was so surprising.
Well, if you don't know mythology and all like that, Wednesday and all that, you'd have got it by. But my favourite character in this is Mad Sweeney.
Oh, Matt Sweeney was amazing.
The
Yeah.
unluckiest 7 foot tall leprechaun you have ever seen, because because he lost his lucky coin.
Yeah.
If anything bad would happen to him, it would.
Yeah. And where that coin ended up was amazing too.
Brought him back to life, of course.
But not once, but twice.
Yeah. Um, and then also you've got one of the other gods in this, and I'm just trying to find her. What was her name? Uh, uh, what? No, I can't find it.
Biliquis,
Where's that? Uh,
played by Itai Badaki.
mm, no. Oh, where is it? Oh yeah, yeah, that's it. Yeah.
And then there was the Jinn and
Well, the
the
Jinn was a
little
god.
Islamic guy
Yeah.
who
Who?
hooked
Who?
up.
Yes, in more ways than one.
They were
They
they
didn't hold back.
quite an explosive union or
Yeah,
impulsive union.
yeah. I mean, with the first one I was going to mention, Biliquis, Goddess of Love.
Uh-huh.
Um, the way she, the way she feeds her hunger to be adored. and loved
Uh-huh.
by swallowing.
Absorbing sexual partners through her pussy.
Yes,
Yeah, that was cool.
because at the first you don't realise what's happening. You just think, oh right, they're just having a sex.
You do kind of look at like
And then
once
all
or
of a sudden
twice.
you see a different angle and you think, hold on a minute, what's happening here? They're getting a bit smart where they're going. And then all of a sudden, gone.
And
Wow.
then that kind of happens to the Jinn in
Where is the gin?
he was the little Islamic boy
Mm.
sucked him into Salim adopted him.
Yeah, I mean, he's a great character. I mean, I know he's in season 2.
Yeah.
But then you've got Orlando Jones as Mr. Nancy,
Yep.
and as Nancy is the trickster god. But he left after season 2 because he wasn't happy the way he was portraying his race. Um, I don't know what that meant. So, but he's only portraying or playing a character what's written in a book. It's the book was already there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, just a
So,
second. I'm almost done. Okay,
so,
okay, just a second. I'm almost done.
so yeah. So he up sticks and left after
Yeah,
season
I
2.
don't really remember reading anything about his departure or what he was saying. I should probably look into that
Yeah.
at some point, but
I
yeah.
mean, I know his first scene in season 1 where he appeared on the slave ship, wasn't it? And
Yeah.
he was sort of having a go. He was sort of putting down all these guys what were in shackles, and maybe he felt that was a bit wrong for the color of his skin to be doing that. I don't know, but
Huh.
he may have felt that it just felt wrong inside for him to do that. I don't know, but I did read something that he wasn't happy with the way it was portrayed. But yeah, you've just got some great characters in here. I mean, you even had Vulcan.
Yeah. The
Um,
the god of the forge.
yeah, where in this town, the worship the gun,
Hmm. Yeah.
and everyone. I mean, them scenes where they're just driving through and everyone has got a gun. Not just a gun, but even like a rifle and you know, um, and every so often someone was put into the forge, isn't it, to celebrate the. It was like a sacrifice, isn't it?
Yeah.
And of course, Mr. Wednesday puts Vulcan in there.
Yep.
and then curses the thing by pissing in it.
Yeah. I was just looking up who played Vulcan.
uh, 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 doesn't say.
Yeah. So um
Oh, Corbin Bernsen, Vulcan.
oh, good. Yeah.
But even in episode 1, we got, and he only appeared in episode 1 with Moonshadow, where they was in prison, and it was his prison mate who he kept talking to. And the character was called Loki Lysmith. Do you think that was Loki?
Loki or
Well, Lo, as in low, and key,
uh-huh.
and his last name's Lie Smith.
Yeah.
Loki's always a liar, isn't he?
Yeah.
So, so I'm thinking that could have been Loki, the god Loki.
Yeah. That could have been.
They're all about.
Yeah, that was. Oh, there he is. Yeah, that was right. Corbin Bernstein. Yeah. Yeah, the that could Loki could have been definitely Loki. Um, there was there was a lot of like ones that you think, well, that should probably be, you know, this other god. There's a lot of them that you thought were like the Greek gods, kind of like the one that was able to run, you know, Mercury. I don't know. Yeah.
So all in all, though, you're happy with the way this is out? Is sort of sticking to the book.
Yeah, very much. And I also am very happy with the way that it will go on past this point, which is the end of the book. Oops,
Right.
sorry. Um, yeah, so that'll definitely be something to look forward to in the future, is to see the next seasons.
Cool, cool. As I said, but by the time you get to season 3, you'll think, why did they cancel it?
Yeah, but
Yeah, it's always the same, always the same. So,
yeah.
anything else you'd like to say?
Um, yeah, you got your little Doctor Who. I love how this the kind of party scene kind of mimics the party scene in uh the greatest the greatest show in the galaxy, uh the Seventh Doctor adventure, or the Seventh Doctor story. Kind of like everybody's like there to increase the enjoyment of the older gods.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that that was sort of like the thing, is like the trying to bring entertainment to eternal beings. It's just so challenging, once you've
I
seen
mean,
it all and done it all.
yeah. I mean, I do like in this the faceless um creations by the new gods,
Yeah,
where just faceless, and where the strung moon shadow up, beat him up and hung him up there. And in the last episode where they turned up at the party and kept duplicating walking canes and top hats, and there was sort of like
yeah,
rhythmical dancer movements. I
yeah,
thought they were great.
yep,
But yeah, I really got hooked onto this series, when it first aired. So I'm glad you asked to do this.
yeah. It's a good story, and I'm beginning to find that I like almost everything that Gaiman has ever done. We should do Neverwhere. Uh,
Write that down.
yeah, because I mean, I know that one was a big one
Mm,
that he'd written, and then um, that he had done into telly. So
cool.
cool.
So, should
So
we go for a turn score?
sure.
Over to you.
Okay, I'm not gonna do each episode because it was a piece.
Yeah, it should be. It's a season, yeah.
It is a really sort of, there is a good vision on the whole thing, and there isn't too much deviation in quality or interest from episode to episode. So I think I'll give this a 9.5 out of 10 swords Passion by Vulcan.
Oh,
Yep.
I would give this 9 lucky coins out of
Oh,
10.
good. It's good. Sounds good.
Um, it's good. It's good. But the seasons progress, it ups its ante. Yeah.
Oh,
So
nice. Oh, good.
it just the only way is up.
Okay.
So yeah. So that's our little review of season 1 of American Gods. If you guys have seen it, let us know what you thought of it. Leave a comment below. We're on social media all over the place, so you can leave comments. We don't mind. Ask us questions if you want, or suggest things for us to talk about. If you would like to join us, as we say, leave a comment. Just have to be 18. The reasons is obvious, really. All you need is a microphone and a camera on any device you use. And of course, please press the bell notification button on our YouTube channel and you'll get notified every time we put something up. How's that?
Two shows a week, mostly.
Yeah, mostly. That's
Um,
what
yeah, you did great.
I know. Have I got the job?
You got the job.
Oh, that's okay then. So, well, yeah. So until our two godly creatures here in our little heaven, we'll see you next time. Until then, please be safe and look after yourselves, guys.